The world is on the brink of a food crisis, with shortages and price hikes hitting consumers from all corners of the globe. But what's driving this perfect storm, and how will it affect the way we eat and live? One major factor is climate change, which is altering weather patterns and disrupting crop yields. From droughts to floods, extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and intense, threatening the very foundation of our food system. Farmers are struggling to adapt to these new conditions, with many facing significant losses and uncertainty about their future. The consequences are already being felt, from empty shelves to higher prices at the checkout. Another key factor is global trade tensions, which are restricting the flow of food and other essential goods. Protectionism and tariffs are limiting access to key markets, exacerbating shortages and driving up costs. The logistics of global food trade are complex and fragile, with even small disruptions having major ripple effects. As the world's population continues to grow, the pressure on our food systems will only intensify. Meanwhile, food waste remains a staggering problem, with an estimated one-third of all food produced globally being lost or discarded. This not only hurts the environment, but also undermines efforts to feed the world's growing population. The human impact of this crisis is already being felt, from food banks to refugee camps. As the situation worsens, the most vulnerable members of society will be hit hardest, threatening social stability and global security. So what can be done to address this crisis? Sustainable agriculture, reduce waste, and more efficient supply chains are just a few strategies being explored. But time is of the essence, and the world must come together to find solutions. As consumers, we also have a role to play, from supporting local farmers to reducing our own waste and carbon footprint. The future of food is uncertain, but by working together, we can build a more resilient and sustainable system for all. The global food supply chain is at a crossroads, with the consequences of inaction being too dire to contemplate. As the world teeters on the edge of a food crisis, one thing is clear: the future of food is a challenge we must face together.